Hi Christina, lovely to meet up with you again at the range, do some further work on your game. These 4 images pretty much sum up the lesson. What we had is here is the first swing you ever made for me down the line. From not a bad backswing position, we tweaked the setup a little bit obviously. We got a situation where the club was being thrown outside very, very quick, getting through the neck by the time the left arm is parallel to the ground. And we pushed the hips forward. We were talking about the controlling the rate of rotation during the downswing on your first visit. And what we see now, this is the first swing you made on your second visit. We've got some similar tendencies, but to a lesser degree. So the work you've been doing on the bowling drill and the changes you've made at setup are starting to pay dividends. What we did during the session, however, was position a box angled inwards, like you can see here now, and the way we left it was, the question would be, why wouldn't you practice with that box down? Because it basically gives you 100% accurate feedback. If you're going to come outside the line and throw the club outwards during the start of the downswing, that box is going to inform you of that. We can see with the box in place, the shaft, these are little swings, but the shaft starts to come down much more sort of beneath the right shoulder. You can see a marked difference there when the left arm is at parallel with the ground. One of the other things we discussed was your setup. We don't need to fidget quite as much at setup. We're taking a good setup and then just sabotaging it a little bit by moving around and trying to relocate the weight. The work you're doing on the sort of preset impact drill with the weight well forward and the handle well forward is a really good drill that encourages the hips and the handle to be forward at setup, so there's no real need to then exaggerate it when you play. What we've got here at the end of your lesson is something I suggested you do when you go out and play a casual 9 holes. Pop an alignment cane down on the same sort of angle that you see here with the box, angled inwards about 15-20 degrees, just to give you a feel of the direction you want to swing the club in on the way down. It's a visual, it's slightly exaggerated, but at the end of the day, it's going to move you away from this image that we see on the far left. So this is you hitting a shot at full speed, and you can see a complete difference in the change of direction from the far left and the far right. If we just sync these up now and have a look at the consequent effects through impact. The far left, the wrists are uncocking the quickest. On the far right, the angle in the right arm and the angle in the wrists are being maintained for longer. The club is not getting dumped anywhere near as fast. It's approaching more from the inside. And the exit is not as quick and it's not as far to the left. We may want to work on that tree swing a little bit in subsequent sessions, but the move from the top, P4, to P6, if I sync all these up, is huge. You can see there on the far right a much better delivery position. From there you can hit the ball much straighter and strike the ball much better. You can see on the far left, as the arms are pulled outwards, the right arm straightens quicker, the wrists therefore start to uncock faster, and therefore making it very difficult to maintain that shaft lean that you're looking for through the hip area. Great swings, great transition from the first swing on the far left to the last swing on the second session on the far right. Well done, great work, and I look forward to watching it progress over the coming months. Well done.